Hello, hello, hello. Another morning with the King of Chaos. How you doing, folks? How you doing, Danny?
Good morning, Joe. Good
And
morning,
Robin
everyone.
left a message. Robin's there too. Good morning, she says. All hope your day goes well. Yeah, I got to tell you, man,
Uh,
it's nice to hear a message from Robin, even if it's just in writing. Hello, Mike,
good morning, Mike.
Pirate Gamer. What's going on?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Ramoga, good morning.
Ramoga.
You know,
Daniel.
I decided I'm
What?
only. Yeah, his name's not. Believe it or not, right? On his birth certificate, it says Danny. Am I right?
You remember that? Yeah. My birth certificate, I got an Irish name. It's Danny, not Daniel or anything else, but it's okay. I still love you, Ramoga.
Well, but the thing is, of course, I remember that. It's ridiculous. Who's going to name their child Danny?
You know what happened to Robin this morning? She was watching the thing on dementia, and they gave out a number, right? And she goes, "Oh wow!" So I said, "What's the number?" Uh, I don't remember.
Well, it's hard to remember a number. But
She couldn't remember the number, and she just heard it. So we got the
what a
message right
whole?
here.
Wait a minute. You're talking about a whole phone number?
No, no, no. The amount of people. It was Orange County that has dementia. And she goes, "Oh wow!" I said, "So what's the number?" And she
We
was
couldn't
thinking.
remember it either.
I wasn't paying attention. I was
See?
looking on the computer. She couldn't remember what they said. 30 seconds later.
Hey, this happens to me constantly. I'm in the middle of a sentence, I forget. But other people are telling me the same thing happens to them. So,
Yeah.
so part of it is being older. That's it.
No, we all got dementia.
No, we
Hello, Robbie.
Morning, Robbie.
This is a great song, Daniel by Elton John.
Oh yeah, very good song. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Danny. Today I'm thinking about doing something that I dread doing every time it comes around. That's getting a haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do it.
I wish I had your problems.
Yeah, I know it's a pain in the. It's a bitch having hair. Trust me, but I like it. This problem, but
I'm thinking about. Oh, okay. Good morning,
Hi,
David.
David. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I know
Yeah.
you had some issues, but you're doing better. So
Yes.
thank you so much for your super sticker.
Yes, we hope you're doing well. We love you. I was gonna try that Rogaine, but I'm worried about that shit going into your brain, all those chemicals and shit.
You don't have to worry. Your brain's already gone, so it doesn't matter. Folks, this is the fun we have here.
No, it's not fun. They say it works, but I'm not gonna try that.
Work. If there was a surefire cure for baldness, everybody be using it.
Women love. I can have 20 women right now. They all love me. I get messages all over.
Well, I want to know. I don't know how many. I don't think we have many women in the audience here, but I'd like to know. Do you prefer?
No.
If there are women in the audience, I'd like to know if you prefer hair or no hair. I know that bald being you're not bald. You got hair. I mean, but
Yeah.
do you prefer baldness or do you prefer hair? I'd like to know that, but I don't know how many women are watching, if any, or maybe there's men out there that want to weigh in on that. Danny, do you watch golf? The Masters are here in Augusta, Georgia. Golf is so boring, except miniature golf. I like. That's it.
No, but there was a period of time before my brother passed away. He got into golf, watching golf, and I watched the game with him and stuff like that. But I never watched it after that.
I'm glad to hear you're doing well, David.
Yes.
And Mick64, hello, says I still have hair, but I keep it cut short. You never have to worry about it, and you can't mess it up. That's the thing. Every time I do get a shorter haircut, I say I gotta like keep on top of this because it's so easier to handle. But I'm sorry, I like the way I look better with a little more hair. That's just the way it is. But then again, it depends how thin I get. If I get thin, when I'm thinner. When I get thinner, I prefer short hair.
Yeah, I don't like it over my ears.
No, it's terrible. See, I tuck it back for the video, but a lot of times it gets in the way. It's terrible. It tickles your ears.
In fact, Robin trimmed my hair yesterday because the other day. Yeah, yesterday.
No, today.
You didn't do it today. You did it yesterday before I took a shower. You got fucking dementia. I swear to God, man. You don't remember shit.
I love messing with him now
Hey,
too.
yeah.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Last week she cut my hair. She did one side, and she didn't
He
do.
wouldn't sit down with the other.
She didn't do
thing.
the other side.
No,
So
you
for
better
about a
shut
week,
your mouth.
I was walking around with
It's
different
stupid.
hair cut on one side to the other side. Unbelievable. Only in America.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay, Vaughn, what's up? Let the sun shine in from hair.
Hey, Ivan. How are you? How's Norway? Beautiful country, Norway.
How do you know?
Because I've seen pictures and movies of it.
Pictures of movies.
Yeah.
Is
Good
that good
people
enough?
there. Norway.
I guess it's good enough to go by. What can I say? Yeah. It'll have to be enough because it's all you have right now. All right. So anyway, what's going on, folks? Anybody here? Anybody else here in the comments? Nobody responded about the hair and bald thing. Nobody. You know, no women watching.
No.
Danny, you were walking around leaning to one side.
Yeah, no balance. I walk around like this.
Oh, I know one thing. When I walk, I definitely waddle a bit now because
Like a penguin.
You're
a little
stupid.
bit, a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
Hey,
This tea is still boiling hot, man.
Oh, I can't stand it.
I'm like, it falls off my glasses from steam.
Cheers.
Cheers, Danny.
I gotta go to the doctor today, 11:15.
Yeah, what's
Now,
the matter?
I got to rant with this doctor. You know, Dr. Booker. You know, he's a pain management doctor. He gives me I went to him in June, right? And then I had another appointment in January. So I went January, and I says I have an appointment with Dr. Booker. So she goes, Dr. Booker's not here. And she looked at the computer. We canceled your appointment in December. I said I didn't get nothing in the mail or any phone calls. I said, okay, I got to reschedule. The next available opening we got is April. Now when I go to this doctor today, I'm gonna say, you know, doctor, I haven't seen you in 10 months. I'm gonna tell him what's up with that, you know, and what's the solution to my problem other than gabapentin, nerve painkiller? You know, I read about it.
True.
They can kill the nerves, you know, and stuff like that. You know, these doctors want to give you medicine. So you know what? I could be a doctor too. I have a patient come in and I got pain over here. Okay, I'm gonna give you gabapentin. That's it. Boom.
Well, every time we try to tell you about natural remedies, and I know Mix 64 likes this talk, natural remedies are things you can do differently and not eat so much crap and stuff like Tootsie Rolls and the shit you consume. You're thinking what I'm thinking. But anyway, every time we try to tell you, I don't believe that. I don't believe in that.
No, there's no natural. When you
There most certainly are.
No. When you got pains, you need pills.
Hey, let me tell you something. No, look at me. You don't need pills for all pain. You're crazy.
Man, you say
Pain
it.
pills. Just don't
then be quiet. You just got done saying you don't want to take the gabapentin or whatever the hell that is. Now you tell me, you got to take pills. So what are you talking about?
The reason is it affects the kidneys. That's the problem.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. You know, I always say there's certain vegetables and things that are good for you, right? Well, I was taking this thing total beets because beets are good for blood pressure and stuff like that. You know, natural. Take beets. You know, and it's good for blood pressure. Now the thing is, I was reading that it oxidates like whatever. It can cause kidney stones. Beets, too many beets. So I'm like, forget that. And I stopped. I'm not going to run the risk of kidney stones. So I stopped taking beets. You know. So anyway, I just planted some tomatoes. Summer soon, I hope. Let me tell you something. Right now, it's 32 fucking degrees.
Wait a minute, 32. It's 23 over here.
Ridiculous. It's freaking April 8th, by the way. Today's Julian Lennon's birthday, 63.
Oh, wow. 63. Wow.
Okay. So anyway, hello, Lemonhead.
Lemonhead. Good to see you here, Lemonhead. Good morning.
Hello, Cherry Carter.
Cherry
I want
Carter.
to thank people that this reminds me on my movie channel, people, Mr. Cinemeo right now, which may change. People over there have been, giving me their input about a video I made about the future of that channel. So check it out. Please give me your input. A video about the future of my movie channel. Piccolina, the cat.
Should be Piccolina the dog. Get rid of that.
Cat's rule, man.
Yeah, it is.
David's going to the chiropractor today at 11:30. That's West Coast time. If anybody is there, you can go in and say hello.
I got an appointment 11:15 on the East Coast.
Maybe I'm getting old. I like it more and more to plant.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Robin, you would get along perfect with Robin, my wife. She loves plants. In fact, she's selling one today. She grows. I got 70 plants in my house here, each in different pots. It fills a whole living room. I got one of those picnic tables, and they're full of plants because they weren't doing good in the basement. It's like a jungle here.
Gabapentin is.
Yeah, gabapentin.
Injured thought.
I read all about gabapentin. Believe me, I read everything. You wouldn't believe how much information there is on gabapentin. But I read a lot of comments, and a lot of people said, "Thank God for gabapentin because it helped my pain, this and that." Yeah, I'm going to be 70 next month, so naturally I'm losing my memory. So what's a little gabapentin? And Lyrica is the same as gabapentin. I already looked that up. They're both the same, just different names.
Okay, hello, Joe.
Joe. Hey, welcome. And I don't need my memory. I don't have to remember shit.
Hello, Petty Lane.
Good morning, Petty Lane. Love you. Cherry Carter, I love you too.
I'll tell you something weird. Yes, I went to I went to Burger King the other day. Yes, I did. And when I went, but we're not getting into the details of that. There's a reason I want to tell you this. A lot of times if I go there, they'll say, can I have a name for the order, please? Right. And I always say Danny. I don't want to, just for fun. So the receipt comes back and it always says on it, Danny, right? When do you hear this story? So I go there the other day and I don't give them a name. They don't even ask. And a lot of times I joke around with people. I say, hey, numbnuts, how you doing, numbnuts? For a joke. And I call them NN for short. Sometimes I go, hey, NN, what's up, NN, right? This is interesting. So I didn't give a name on this particular day. And do you know that receipt said NN? How is that? Are they hearing things that would through the phone or something? What's going on that you know that you put NN on it? It
might be AI. You better watch.
I tell you, man, it's over. See, Mick 64 knows a lot of this stuff. But when you said I was consuming, what'd you say, 20 spoonfuls of sugar and ketchup? That I don't agree with. It depends how much you use, I guess. Oxalates cause joint pain and kidney stones.
Yeah, we're screwed. No matter what medicines you take.
There's nothing yet. No, they're talking about beets. That's for beets, and even.
Oh, beets? You got too much sugar. I'm not supposed to have a lot of beets.
Okay, what's the best Laurel and Hardy film? What? Yeah, he doesn't like Laurel. This guy doesn't know comedy. He likes Beavis and Butthead instead of Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah, I love Beavis and Butthead.
But be that as it may, there's two that I recommend. First of all, one of them is Sons of the Desert. It's funny. It's about a convention that they go to called the Sons of the Desert Convention, where the guys all go and hang out. And the wives don't want them to go. One of those, they're going to try to get to the convention without telling the wives and all this stuff. The other one is called Blockheads, which is hilarious. Those are my favorite two Laurel and Hardy movies. And there's many others, too. Yeah, I remember seeing Julian Lennon at the Beacon Theater right after the release of A Lot. It's like got to be 1984. Where has the time gone? Yeah, you're telling me, man. You're telling me.
That was a good album. I like Julian's music. I got a few albums by him. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I like a bunch of his stuff. He's
Now
got a
he's
few good songs.
now he's into photography. I believe, or
Yeah,
maybe even I don't
yeah.
know if it's art, but I know photography.
What is the worst thing you eat that is bad for you? Well, for me, I'm going to say when I'm not doing well, soda pop, if you like. I think that's the worst thing I consume. That when I eat bad.
Mine is marshmallows and Tootsie Rolls.
You said you didn't eat marshmallows the other day. How about dog food? You eat dog food?
Yeah, milk bones.
He eats dog biscuits, Danny. I don't know if you know that. By the way, as I talk, back on the top back, molar, it's hurting again. It comes and goes, you take care of it. It goes away for like a few months, then it comes back, always comes back because it needs, last I heard like 3 years ago, I needed a root canal 3 years ago. I don't hope it's still salvageable. I'll have to use my tax refund to get it done.
The worst thing that I could eat if I eat something would be a brownie, especially the Little Debbie brownies. You got tons of sugar. They're very sweet,
I don't really drink wine, so I don't really know, but I know I like Zinfandel, white Zinfandel. I know that.
I don't drink any wine because I take medications. My mother drank wine all her life since she was in Italy. When they sat down and had dinner, even like 15, 14, they had a little bit of wine. And
why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
So throughout the years, she drank her wine. In fact, when we moved up here, she made her own wine. She used to get wooden barrels, two 55-gallon wooden barrels. And we used to go to Newburgh and buy 40, 50 crates of grapes, and she used to make her own wine. She lived to be 94.
My husband, a taxi driver, dropped off a couple at station, mentioned to them he was interested in sea cruise. Next day on my partner's Facebook, he was getting ads for cruises. Exactly. That's exactly it. It hears you, it listens. The world is not. That's why I say I'm going to turn 64 this month. I would rather be 64 this year than be 14 or 24. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. This world is done. What's to the dogs, man? Ugh. But I still want to live to blow out the candles on my 90th birthday cake and be sharp as a
Wait a minute, you're too young yet. When you hit 80, you're gonna say, "I wish I was 30 again." Don't worry about it. It's the end of your life.
No. Again, this is the first time I have to resort to this. Wait a minute. Before I do, though, I noticed we got this for Robbie. Robbie, thank you so much, man, my friend. This guy's so generous. Take a tip from Robbie. Anybody out there want to help the channel, help me out? I appreciate that. It means a lot because it costs near $50 a month just to do live streams. An album or CDs on me. Thank you, Danny, for the awesome morning. See, Danny don't get any of that.
No. This is your channel. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you very much. You're very generous. You give
one day you're going to get it. One day, Danny, when I see you in person, you're going to get some. I'm going to throw some cash your way.
No, I don't need it. No.
You'd be surprised. But I forgot what I was saying now. See, thank you, Robbie. I forgot what I was saying. Red or white wine. I forget what we was. This is what I mean. I forgot.
Red wine. UB40. I remember.
Was it about the tooth? What the hell was it about, man? I don't remember.
Hey, talk about dementia. It's right here, live.
Although you don't know, earlier in the last 20 minutes since we've been on here, we were talking about something, and I was going to say something, and I kind of didn't want to forget it, and I hung on to it. And then when we were done talking, later on I remembered it. I mean, I did remember. In other words, I remembered once in this, and I forgot just now. I don't remember what I was going to say. It always feels like it was something that was interesting to say, talk about, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, that's the start of it.
Yeah, it's bad that happens. Let me see. Cruises about memories. They listen to you everywhere you go. I think it was about something about that. Can't remember, but they do listen in on you. Oh yeah, but I know. Oh, I know what I was going to do. What did you say about when I'm 80? I'm going to what? What?
No, you say that now. You say that now at your age because you're young. You're going to be 64. You know, I'd rather be 64 than 14. But when you hit 80 years old, you're going to wish you were 30.
We'll never say that. And this is what I was going to do. Just as I saw the contribution, I was about to put this up.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
And here's the reason why I'm saying that, because yeah, of course, nobody wants to be older. I'd always rather be 20 than 60, or whatever you said, 30 or 14 rather than 80 or whatever it is. But the thing is, you're going to be older anyway. The question is, what year or decade do you want it to be in? That's the thing. I still got 64 years. I mean, I've had 64 years. Now the question is, what period of time did I live that 64 years in? People don't get it. They never understand that. They say, oh yeah, like I say, oh boy, I'm glad I'm not 20 today. And they say, oh, I'd rather be 20. I'm 70 years old. Oh, I'd rather be 20. You missed the whole point. The point is the times you've lived in, not the age you are. Drives me nuts. All right, let's go back here now. Danny, are you going to get Alice Cooper's autobiography?
Is it out? I didn't hear anything of it. Robin, can you?
Yeah, we hear Robin chatting over there.
That chick that goes right into the chat.
So anyway, Danny can't read, though. You always tell me, right?
No, I can read. I can read.
What do you? I just can't read anything.
I don't like to read because I start reading something. Yeah, if it's something short is no problem. But like if I grab the novel, I'll be reading a few pages, this and that, and then my mind is thinking about something else. So after reading 2 or 3 pages, I don't know what I read because my mind is wandering. I'll wait for the audiobook and let somebody read to me in bed.
There is no way, Cherry, that I would do that. There is no way. I'm not worried about the money. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, here we go. It's free money because it's tax. It was the tax refund. Not free, but
if you went to Mexico with $20,000, you'd be living like a millionaire.
That's okay. Yeah, there's a short film where they're obsessed with the jigsaw puzzle. I think it's called Me and My Pal, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Where can you get good Italian food in your area? In one word, everywhere.
Oh yeah. There's tons of places. Let me go back to Alice Cooper. Yeah, if it does come out or it is out, I'll check it out because he's my favorite. Alice is my favorite American band.
Ketchup serving size is 1 tablespoon. And yes, I do put more than that on sometimes. Depends what I'm having. If I have a hamburger, I'll probably have about a tablespoon on it. If I'm having eggs, I'll probably have more than 1 tablespoon. Each serving has... Danny, what are you doing?
I'm right here. Shut up. You do the same thing. You go off camera and you go off camera and you go in the bathroom and piss.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
Who cares about that? I'm talking about something else now.
Look at that cover. Great album.
Ketchup serving has 1 tablespoon. Each serving has 4 grams of liquefied sugar added, 4 grams of granulated, yada, yada, yada. 10 spoonfuls of ketchup is 10 spoonfuls of granulated sugar. Yeah, but I don't know how if I eat 10, very rarely have 10 spoonfuls of sugar. But anyway, be that as it may. And the thing is, I still lost near 40 pounds last year. We're eating ketchup, as a condiment. So I'm not saying it's the best thing for you, but I still don't look at having a little ketchup on a burger or a little bit on eggs or something like that. It's the same thing of eating, like drinking a soda and having ice cream and a a bunch of cake and all that cookies and that stuff. I never look at it that way. So
You look at a can of Pepsi, 45 grams of sugar, and one soda, one regular soda. You know, be it Coke or Pepsi, has 10 teaspoons. I seen it on a show. They used to have a show called The Doctors, and the guy showed it on the table. A soda, and how much sugar is in a soda? 10 teaspoons in one soda. I know.
Everybody here watching knows that soda is the worst thing for sugar. Everybody knows.
I knew people that used to drink 2 or 3 liters of soda a day. Like it's nothing. Those big bottles of soda. Horrible.
I used to back in the day, years ago.
I drink decaf coffee with no sugar. That's what and water. That's all I drink.
Garbage too. Do you eat popcorn at home while watching movies? Practically never. I mean, you know, I don't. But my girlfriend is very big on microwave popcorn, and it's crap. You know, it's crap. It's garbage. It's poison. Try to tell her she don't listen.
Sometimes Robin will make popcorn while I'm watching a movie in my room, and she's watching another movie in her room, and she'll give me a bowl of the popcorn, and we're both eating popcorn and watching different movies.
This is a good question. Would you rather be 64 in 2026 or 1826? Well, I've often said that there's such a thing as being born too early and too late.
No.
Today is being born way too late. You're screwed. You missed everything. Being born in 1826 or being 64 in 1826, you missed everything also. So, no, I'd rather be 64 today than 1826.
No, it had nothing in 1826, not even a radio. There was no such thing.
And what's the greatest period of time as far as like, now remember, when I say the greatest period of time, I'm mostly referring to things we enjoy, entertainment, movies, music, television, all that kind of stuff. When's the best time? 1950 through like 1990. Yeah. That is the period. Or you want to say till 2000, 50-year period, 50 to 2000, the perfect time. You're born after that, you're screwed. Screwed.
Wait a minute. 1826, they had nothing. The only thing you had was sex. That's it. If you were born,
even that, they probably had like a chastity belt and stuff. So
nothing in 1826.
Nothing. I agree with you. I think the Laurel and Hardy 40s films are underrated. Definitely. They're not as good. They're not as great as the Hal Roach classic 30s films, but they're underrated.
They're overrated.
Well, you know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Again, first time, 27 minutes in, I got to call you to that. Because you're just saying something just because you think you're funny. And meanwhile, you haven't watched. This guy actually watched a movie. He actually watched The Music Box, the classic, The Music Box. And he thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that one. Other than that.
Don't start saying the guy cries all the time. He doesn't do it all the time.
Yeah, he cries all the time, and they do stupid things that the average person would never do. Dumb shit.
It's called slapstick comedy, and the other thing is stupid.
Shit.
And I call you stupid again. See, I can't help it because the reason I'm saying stupid is because the movie that you say you love, The Music Box, is a lot of stupid things that nobody would ever do. The way they try to deliver that music.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Cheers.
Yeah, I'll watch Hazel.
Yeah, watch Hazel and fall asleep. Barnes & Noble selling pre-orders of signed copies of the Cooper book. Yeah. I was born in 53. Perfect. Oh, perfect year to be. People don't know how that's like the best year, 52, 53. Perfect time to be born. In my view. Your view out there may vary. You know, whoever is watching. And again, I'm talking strictly for entertainment reasons, quality movies and entertainment, music and all that stuff. Although there's other reasons too, that, you know, there was a lot more, families were a lot more together.
Yeah, it ain't the same no more. I was born 56. Beautiful time.
I don't know. I was in Mexico once. That was it.
Yeah. Like I said, if you went there with $20,000, you wouldn't have to work the rest of your life.
Yep.
Good morning, Marcus. Love you, bro. Yep. I love you, bro.
I'm okay. I'm perfectly okay. By the way, Mark, I'm perfectly okay with you just going, "Oh yeah, good morning." I don't need you to love me. You could get exercise by ripping up copies of Press to Play. Well, I only rip up copies that are in bad shape. I, I wouldn't rip up a copy that was in good shape. Theater plays is about the best thing you could have there. Hey, Nick Walkman says, "Good morning to my favorite YouTube duo."
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
With entertainment, it was plays of centuries. Do I ever go to Broadway shows? Not if I can help it. No, I haven't been to any in a long time. I went to some, but it's been a lot of years.
Joe's on a low budget. You know the song by the Kinks? Budget?
None of this has anything to do with budget. You know me well. You're always busting my chops, telling me not to spend. You think I'm not going to, if I want to go to a Broadway show, I'm going. Money be dead. You're the one that pinches a penny to Lincoln bleeds.
Joe, I hear about Joe's car. I got 85. I heard it, I think it was yesterday. I got 85,000 miles because he plays chauffeur now. Which is a good thing. He helps his girlfriend.
I have to take care of my girlfriend. I'm going again tonight. I'm going up to that to 2 nights in a row. Shut up. I'm talking over here.
You never stop talking. Yo.
That's right.
I got 171,000 miles on my Toyota Avalon.
What does any of this have to do with money?
What?
What does it have to do with money, any of this?
No. Just change the subject.
You're making a point about money, then you bring up my car. Yeah. I went to Laurel and Hardy Museum a few years ago. It's a good place. They have their original costumes. I guess Danny doesn't know good comedy. He doesn't.
No.
I mean, if there's one thing that's subjective, it's comedy. What's funny to one person, not funny to another person. So I respect that. But Laurel and Hardy's funny. But anyway, by the way, Electric Summit, are you on my movie channel? I don't remember seeing you over there. If you want to talk about Laurel and Hardy and movies and things, that's a good place to do it. Over at do my live movie show over on my movie channel. And for those who don't know, here we go. It's time to put it up there. This is the movie channel, which some people tell me they don't love the. Some people like the title, Mr. Cinemayo. I may change it to Mayo's Movies.
Yo, come on. You gotta stop doing that.
Don't tell me what I got to stop doing. You get your channel, you run it your way.
No, if I had a channel, they'd take it down quick.
What's the funniest movie ever made? Well, Sons of the Desert is one of them. Blockheads is like a two I mentioned is another one. I'd also say My Cousin Vinny is one of the funniest movies ever made.
Yeah, you have to say My Cousin Vinny.
Okay. 19th century, there were families that had pianos. Yeah. And there's 4D, man. What's up? Yeah, James Finlayson. Absolutely. Those double takes are priceless. The three-reeler called Chickens Come Home. Finlayson's double take is so astonishing he actually jumps off the ground. Yeah. And who copied that? Homer Simpson. Oh!
Hi, 4D, man. How are you? Hope you're doing well over there across the pond.
Worst comedy ever made. It's I can't just come up with that right away.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. You can't do it right on the spot. You got to really think about it. Good. We ain't got the time.
I mean, I'm just trying. If one happens to occur to me, I mean, I saw some comedies that weren't funny in the theaters, but can't remember. 85,000 miles is just breaking it in. Hey, that's what I want to hear. My last car's 256,000. My brother still drives it to work. My car now has 152,000 miles. And I feel better. Thank you, guys. I'm halfway there only. So it's good. Thank you.
Yeah. I've been telling him. He thinks he has to get a new car at 85,000. It's nothing. Just broken in.
Oh, thank you. Exactly. I hated Wired. I walked down on it. But I don't think of that. I don't know if I would call that a comedy. That was the John Belushi story. It was something about it was so bad I walked down on it. Exactly. Oh, it costs a lot when I get one. It's like $37 or some shit like that. Then I give a tip anyway. The guy owns the place, and I give it to him anyway. It's a lot of money because I got a lot of hair, you see. And he always washes it. He doesn't need to wash. I go there with it washed now. I washed it this morning. So if I go, I was thinking of going after the live stream. If I go after the live stream, you don't have to put my head back and wash my hair. Although I think he does it they do it for a better cut. I don't know. It's easier or so. I don't know.
Yeah. It's better if your hair's wet when they cut it.
So I remember in the 50s, there were so many toys to choose from. Battery-operated toy, cap gun, space toys, new television programs. Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Well, I don't like Jerry Lewis, but it's okay. There you go. I've heard about this, Tom. Leonard Part 6 is the worst comedy ever. I've heard about that.
Good morning, Tom. You see, I like Jerry Lewis. I don't go by his character, but I like Jerry. You don't like Jerry Lewis? See? I like Jerry Lewis.
Well, I haven't seen everything he did.
I got all his movies. All his movies he made.
Well, I mean, Jerry Lewis, it's hard to get past his arrogance as a human
You
being.
have to. You have to. It's like anything else. I'm telling you, it's the most silliest shit that you see when you watch them bullshit, Laurel and Hardy.
What do you think of the Three Stooges? Every second. I hate morons like that too, folks. People who they know a certain thing. Like I had somebody once that told me they didn't like the song band, the dumb girl I went to high school with. She said, I don't like Band on the Run, the song. I said, why? That's all they say through the whole thing. Band on the run, band on the run, band on. I said, that's not all they say. There's lots of other lyrics in there. The only reason you're saying that is because the chorus is so catchy, it's stuck in your head, and that's the marks of a good song. I mean, I can trip anybody up with their nonsense. I have a gift for that, okay? Yes. If you're sitting here and you say, all he does is go, Stan Laurel, all he does is go, that's like, there's freaking shorts where he doesn't do that at all, and sometimes he does it for a moment or two. It's not a freaking big thing with the whole act. So I don't know why the hell that's what you think about.
You
like the Three Stooges?
They go to a house, they destroy everything, this and every episode. It's stupid shit.
You don't know what you're talking about. For a guy who doesn't like them, he watches every episode. You don't know what you're talking about.
Three Stooges. Give me Three Stooges.
Yeah, I'm going to get you. So from this moment on, you can shut your mouth forever on comedy teams because everything you're saying you don't like about Laurel and Hardy, the Three Stooges do it 100-fold, 100 times stupider.
They're much better. They're much better.
I like the Three Stooges, so I'm not putting them down. But you're sitting here that you're just not a bright guy, Danny. And it goes over and over and over. We go through this. You're sitting here, they're stupid. They hit each other. Laurel and Hardy are acting like idiots. They destroy everywhere they go. They destroy this and that. You're talking about the Three Stooges when you say that too. You're so dumb.
Three Stooges is so much better. Oh, you give me Abbott and Costello.
Abbott and Costello are nothing compared to Laurel and Hardy. And
oh no, man!
I mean, I like them too, but
they should be banned from the airwaves.
Yeah, okay. The Frank Sinatra show every week, then early rock and roll hit. Of course, Elvis hitting the airwaves. Yeah, absolutely. American Bandstand, all that good stuff. I'm tired of Young Frankenstein. I like Blazing Saddles much more than Young Frankenstein, actually. But
there's much better movies. Yeah, Young Frankenstein, I got tired of seeing.
Yeah, I got tired of it. There you go. I agree with you on one thing.
Yeah. Now, give me some Jim Carrey. Give me some Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is a no talent nothing who thinks he's more than he is. Absolutely, he is. Yeah. The movie The Mask is about the best thing he did for my money.
He did a lot of good movies.
Yeah, there's imagination missing.
You know what the problem is, Walkman? There's no carbonated vegetables.
Yeah. They'd never make, there's right, of course, safety reasons. There's a lot of things they wouldn't make. And what's hilarious about this is Marcus, he thinks he's upsetting me. You're not, because I know you don't mean this at all. You want to talk about desperate. Do you think that I believe this? That you think the Silver Chalice is the greatest movie ever? If you did, I wouldn't care. But the fact that you write this thinking is going to get something out of me, you're nuts. What gets me about it is that you think you're stupid enough and naive enough to think that I want to be upset. It's ridiculous. How desperate can you be?
You go, Marcus. You go.
Yeah, you go. It's all right if you go at this point.
No, I don't mean.
The only thing you say that has any intelligence in it, Marcus, is when you defend John Lennon a lot of times. No, I don't like Art. I don't like Art Carney in anything except The Honeymooners. I got to be honest with you. Almost anything I see him in, including his best movies, I just don't relate to as anything other than Ed Norton. It's just really hard for me.
There was a movie. I was telling Joe, I was watching a movie with Art Carney, and he has the dog. He's going around with the dog. I forgot the name of it. That was a real good movie with Art Carney.
Hello, George.
Good morning.
Did you notice, George, on this channel, I took the retirement out of it, the title, and I put in "That's Life." I don't see any difference, quite frankly. They were just being economical. First of all, the budget was over $2 million for 1954, so that was a good budget for 1954.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I'll take this. Art Carney was good as the Santa guy in the Twilight Zone episode. He was good in that.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that movie, but I was telling Joe about it. It was really good.
Yeah, Yankees suck, man. I'm so sick of them, man. Every year, always in the top, But they haven't won a World Series in a while, huh? I know the Mets have been longer, but the Mets are the Mets. The Mets are so down. We don't expect it, but the Yankee fans expect it every year. What's going on, JD?
Good morning. Good morning. I think baby got to go out. Yeah.
Again, it's not. First of all, emotions are, as far as I'm concerned, whether it's happiness, or it's anger, mad, whatever you want to say, is all automatic. There's no thought behind it. It's like if I see something that moves me to tears, I go, oh, I get sad, I move to tears. If I look at something I'm happy, I go, I feel joy. If I'm angry, I feel like it's a desperate, stupid thing, because I don't believe for a second that you've even seen the Silver Chalice, much less that you love it. So I know it's bogus and phony as soon as I see it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even believe for a second that you think that. The only thing that I'm getting here is kind of like bemused that you would even think that I'd believe you. Yeah, The Mask is a good comedy, I think.
Very good, yeah, very good.
Yeah, Harry and Tonto.
Yes, it was a cat. It was a cat. Yeah.
So we know. I knew that you like cats. I knew you were full of shit.
Harry and Tonto is a good movie with Art Carney. Very good movie. Very good movie to watch. That's it. Thank you very much for finding the name of the movie.
Sure. Kind of like watching videos of guys making universal model kits the way they paint them. Oh, that's nice. What is your favorite of the classic 39 Honeymooners episodes? I actually have one, even though they're all great. The best one is Oh My Aching Back, when Ralph hurts his back bowling. That's my favorite one of all the Honeymooners. Any new OCD shows coming up? Now that I finally got a great title for it, thanks to you. No, there's not. I mean, I have a few things here. Maybe I don't think I've shown, but maybe I'll have one soon. But also got this Connie Francis, triple CD, the complete US and UK singles, A's and B's sides. The thing about this is, I'm pretty sure it's unofficial copy. It says made in the UK, and I think it's unofficial.
Joe, you're on your own channel. That's supposed to be on me, Mr. Mayo.
We've talked about a lot of other things. Laurel, how long have we been talking about Laurel and Hardy, brain surgeon?
Yeah, unfortunately.
The guy made a model of a werewolf throttling Dracula. Yeah, that's good. Danny never checks his messages on Facebook. It's been 5 days and he still hasn't read it.
What? You sent me a message? Wait a minute. Facebook. It's been 5 days. I don't get it. What, you send me a message? Joe, help me. Joe, idiot.
Yes, did you call me idiot? What? What are you talking about?
That comment you just had up.
What about it?
It says Danny never checks his messages on Facebook. It's been 5 days and he still hasn't read it. I
What
don't
do you
see
want me
it.
to do about it?
Well, wait a minute. Was it sent by you, Mystery Train? Because I didn't see it. I don't get it. I'm lost.
Oh yeah, Eric. Well, yeah, Laurel, you'll have to go back. No, you know him saying how much he doesn't like Laurel and Hardy because they're stupid. Hold on, I'm gonna do how they're stupid, how their comedy is dumb, how they wreck every place they go. They wreck houses and everything else, and then he says in the same breath, but he loves the Three Stooges, which is the same thing he just decried, only 100 times more.
Characters, you know what I mean? They're different characters, and a lot of the shit's funny.
It is. I love that.
Anyway, Three Stooges without sound effects would be very boring.
You think so?
Yes. Yeah, the sound effects makes it, you know, but it is funny. I'm not saying good morning to James. Oh, James. Wait a minute, James. I think you sent me a message for Easter. I'm sorry. I seen it very, very late, and I figured I'd catch you on the live stream. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good Sunday.
I've never done a juice cleanse. There you go. No, I'm not the same height as Daddy. No, I'm only 5'6", and
I'm 5'11",
and I'm perfectly content with it. Danny, you should watch.
Joe could have been one of the Munchkins in the Wizard of Oz.
No, there's no. I'll show you Munchkins. Many times I'm in delicatessens and things, and there's guys shorter than me. There must be guys out there 5'4", 5'5". Yeah, I tower over some guys. Danny,
see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
You look like the Wizard of Oz, right? Wasn't he bald?
I can see Joe the Munchkin.
No, it's okay. Whatever. If it makes you happy, call me that. I don't feel that. I don't feel that at all.
Danny, unfortunately.
All right, you've made the shtick. Okay, Danny, you should watch some of Laurel and Hardy's greatest films. Exactly.
Never. I want to die first.
What do you have for an? I don't have an. Oh, Danny. Okay, Danny. What advice do you have for an inheritance?
Joe's advice would be, I'm going to spend every dime that I got.
He asked, "What is your advice for an inheritance?"
Well, I'm getting to it. But for inheritance, I don't get no. Everybody in my family's poor. I'm not going to get no inheritance. So
he's not asking if you're going to get an inheritance. He's asking what your advice is for someone getting an inheritance.
Get a lawyer.
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
Get a lawyer, especially if it's big bucks. Hire an attorney. Don't sign anything. Get a lawyer.
Happy 4th of July, Danny.
Happy 4th of July. Oh, okay. Yeah, you said a little earlier. I remember that.
I hope you guys had a good Easter. We had all the kids together. We watched The Kids Are All Right and the Star Trek First Contact. That's nice, I guess. Not very Easter-y. Not very Easter-y, but I watched Easter Parade and the Silver Chalice. Oh, that sucked. Have you ever been to Kansas? You love the Wizard of Oz.
No, I never been to Kansas. No. That's Tornado Alley. But not because of any reason, you know. But no, I haven't been there.
Tornado Alley, no thanks. Why would anybody go there? Sorry.
You know. Wait a minute. Talking about tornadoes. The other day, Robert P. Sent me a message that his family was in the basement of his house because there was a tornado 10 minutes away from him. And I told him what to do. He already knew what to do. I advised him, I gave him a few ideas what to do and to call me.
When I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
You suck. There's no reason to cut me off like that. No reason.
You must have worn platform shoes. Never wore platform shoes. No.
No. Anyway, the tornado missed him.
We've never been together in the same room.
No, never. I'll kill him.
You're telling me. In Casablanca, Peter Lorre runs up to Humphrey Bogart. Rick, hide me, Rick. And within 30 seconds, the police grab him. What could Rick do? Hide him inside his suit jacket? You get hurricanes in New York. Oh, God help me. 64 years I've lived in New York. I remember 2 bad hurricanes in 64 years. And one of them, Hurricane Gloria, I think it was, wasn't even a big deal. Hurricane Sandy was the worst one. So really, let's scratch that. One hurricane in 64 years. That was anything to speak of. I'll take my chances. Do you still have clothes left over from the 70s and 80s? I have, not the 70s, but I have clothes left over from the 80s. I certainly do. I got a closet full of things that are going to wear one of these days again. That's right. No, I don't know about that.
No, I don't have anything that old.
Most people in Kansas have never seen a tornado.
I don't know.
Could be. I don't think I've seen much of anything, though. No offense, but is it kind of like dull there, just flat and everything?
Flat. It's flat, yeah.
Wow.
Where I live, there's a lot of mountains. We got a lot of mountains here. Beautiful.
Top of the morning, Rocco, and the rest of the day for myself.
Good morning. Good morning.
I think I kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like scared. Scared's not the right word. Marcus Thompson away. I don't think scared's the right word, but I think he kind of like took his ball and went home. I'm not in New York City. Nope. Never have been.
In New York State. Upstate New York.
Yeah.
I live 1 hour away, well, maybe less than an hour away from Darrell Hall, from Hall & Oates.
You're kidding!
And I live close to Bethel, about 40 minutes away from me, 45 minutes away, where they had the Woodstock Festival in 1969. And they have a beautiful museum there now. Beautiful, on the farm there, And you can see where the stage was. They put gravel down where the stage was, where all the people performed and stuff like that. And they have beautiful fields and stuff.
Why would you scare me away? You haven't said much in the last few minutes. Well, according to Danny, I've been saying too much, and all I do is talk. So, sorry, I can't. You can't pull me one way and the other way. You got to make up your minds. Happy 63 to Juliana Lennon. When is your next meetup with Mikey Arugula? Give me some time. I'm still recovering from the last one. We just got together not too long ago. Sometime in April we'll get together. We try to get together once a month at least. Mikey doesn't really collect records at all. True, he doesn't. Besides things like that, Meet the Beatles, Paste Over, right? He doesn't really collect records. No, I mean he's got a couple of things, but he's not a record guy. Neither am I anymore, by the way. Oh no, say it ain't so. It's so.
Wait a minute. You missed a comment by one of our favorite people, okay? Welcome. He says, Danny, do you collect anything else other than music and movies?
I didn't see it. That's all. It's an honest mistake.
Oh, I used to I used to collect porcelain plates from the Bradford Exchange. I got the Wizard of Oz. I got the Beatles and stuff like
Right.
that. I got the single Beatles. You know, but other than that, no, I'm not. I'm not a collector like Joe. You know,
He is a collector, and by the way, he also collects fleas.
no fleas. But I collect money. That's what I collect. I collect money.
Yeah, that's a good way. He collects money, doesn't spend it. That's right.
Favorite hobby, raking
That's
the dough.
That's right.
You get it? Raking the dough.
Oh, come on, please. So you could visit New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or whatever for Maine or Vermont for a day trip.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yes.
I don't know where Vermont is. So
I'm 45 miles from New Jersey. I'm a half hour away from Pennsylvania, and not too far from Connecticut and Massachusetts. I've been to Massachusetts. Yeah.
people have actually asked me, including Danny, actually has said you got to get more autograph videos on your movie channel. So yeah, I promised the guy on there during this month of April, I'll put another autograph video up, at least one.
I told Joe he started a series and then he just stops.
You know, why don't you worry about yourself? Let's see you make a channel.
I try to give Joe good ideas, but he don't listen. He might listen, and then he don't give me no credit.
Yeah, sure. Though, give me something worth crediting you with. I have credited you from the think of it. By the way, those plates are worthless.
Tom, I don't care. I'm not going to try to sell them. You know what I mean? I like them. They're very beautiful plates. You know, I don't care about what they're worth. I love you, Richard James. I love you. I love you, bro. I extend my arms out to you.
Recently bought the Doors compilation, Weird Scenes Inside the Gold Mine.
Oh, come on, now touch me, babe. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made a fucking door? That's an awesome song. That's number 2. Uncle Albert's number 1.
I too collect green pieces of paper.
There you go.
That's sad.
No, it's beautiful. It's nice to have security.
I have security right now. I got a lot of money in the bank because of my tax refund that I'm not spending.
Hey, that's going to be gone.
Yeah, it's secure. Hey, whatever. When I need it for like a dental thing or something, I'll have it. The bottom line is you can't take it with you. I've seen many interviews with people that are old and say if they had it to do different, they would have spent more money. I've seen it. Well, elderly people.
You gotta plan. You gotta plan the way you spend money. You don't wait to 80 years old and have $1 million in the bank. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I am planning. I'm enjoying life while it's here.
You gotta know when to spend it. You gotta know when to fold it.
No, I don't believe Joan Jett ever recorded with Alice Cooper.
No, that would be a tragedy.
Yeah, I know. It would be tragedy for Joan Jett to do it. Did you check Danny's blood sugar? He said it was like, did you say it was like 260 yesterday? Yeah,
257. But
disgraceful.
Before that, a few days before that, it was 302. Yeah.
That's not good. 187, way too high.
I had my breakfast. I'll come down.
Yeah, you'll come down. That's not the issue.
I'm not worried about it. You know, I believe that when it's time to go, it's time to go. When God wants you going, you could be the healthiest person in the world and trip and fall and kill yourself.
Here we go again. We cover this almost every show. So that's it. So don't try to stay away from cancer-causing things. Then why do you always say this? I'm not going to take this thing. This thing has problems, pills with this. I don't want to take that. And this causes that. But yet, when it's time, right?
Right.
It's a stupid thing. There are people who live to be in their 90s and even 100 that lived healthy and did things the right way. They didn't trip. Luckily, they didn't trip and bump their head, or they didn't get hit by a car. I mean, it's a stupid law. You should always strive for the best.
But you know what? You know what it's going to be like when you're 90 years old. When you're 25 years older than you are now, you know what life is going to be. It's going to be very difficult because there's a good chance you're not going to see or hear well anymore. You're not going to be able to walk too well.
But your point,
you become. Let me finish. You become a fall risk because of equilibrium.
That's the point.
I don't want to be here to fucking 90. I don't want it.
You're doing a good job of it, Danny.
Wait a minute, let me finish. I'm 70 years old. I can hardly walk now. Imagine another 20 years.
You're doing a good job of it, then.
Oh shit!
Now why don't you just? I don't want you to, unalive, But the thing is, if you feel that way, why are you even trying to stay here?
Stay here where?
You're alive, Danny.
I'm not going to do myself in, but I'm not going to be here at 90. I'm lucky if I'm here when I'm 80.
All right, keep on having your cancer sticks. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. You worry too much. Let me tell you something.
The problem in my life has never been me worrying too much. My problems have never come from me worrying too much. As a matter of fact, they've always saved me a lot of potential problems and pitfalls. The problem in my life is always you people out there in the world that don't think enough, that get in my way and make life hell for me.
You got so much stuff in that room. Someday the floor's going to collapse.
Never going to happen, Danny. I don't care what you think about that.
Hey, Joe, you've got too many records. One day that floor is going to fall through. It won't be able to take the weight.
You got to see people out there. Joe won't show it. You got to see the new video out with the floor collapsing.
Whatever. If it gets out, it's out. I'm not going to encourage it. I'm not going to encourage it.
You would think it's real because it's not a cartoon. It's the real Joe.
Danny, who's your favorite character in The Wizard of Oz?
Toto.
Oh, gee, you're not serious. Really? Who is? Come on.
The Witch, my favorite.
My favorite is the Scarecrow, but because he doesn't have a brain. Same reason I like you.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your dog Toto too.
Did you ever want to meet Annabelle, the Annabelle doll?
I heard that when they made a series of movies. That's another franchise. I heard a couple were good and the rest sucked.
If you showed me a U.S. map unlabeled, I wouldn't be able to remember every state's place. Me either.
Nah, I don't even try to remember a map. It's ridiculous. I ain't going
nowhere. Who's your favorite actor as of late?
Al Pacino.
He's not as of late. I thought you meant like modern actors, or you just mean generally right now. Who's your favorite actor at the moment? Which one do you mean, Rocco?
What does that mean, actor as of late? I don't get the
lately now.
Oh, it's always been Al Pacino, always.
All right, let's see what he means, because I always enjoy your videos with Mikey Arugula. I like it when you make comments. What do you mean, like in the video? When I make comments in the video? Like in the background? I'm stuck on the other side of the world, and it seems exciting where you are. I was there years ago. Oh, yeah, it's exciting, all right.
Well, come to this side. Come to this side. Pack up your bags. I'm leaving on a jet plane.
I had to save you that.
Oh, shit. Lola. You talking, Lola? Oh, good morning, Lola.
Would you answer this question like I really care?
Who's new? That was up before.
Answer it again.
I can't. He's a Lola Falon. Yeah, I might invest in it since he's my favorite. I might,
do a pilgrimage to Liverpool. I have no interest. I don't have any interest. And everybody tells me go to Liverpool. I've said this before. If I was given a choice, I could only make one stop. I'd rather go to Abbey Road.
I want to go to Manchester, where Oasis comes from.
Here you go. 187 is too high. Danny, try to burn off some calories.
Yeah, he don't let me talk. If you let me talk, I'll burn some calories.
Danny should be a lounge singer wearing a tuxedo at a fancy hotel.
You got it. That's my next career. I'll be singing, you know.
Idea for the channel, Danny's Diary. Video footage of Danny's surroundings a day in the life. You're looking at it. That's his surroundings in a day in the life. Sitting on that couch. That's his life. Unless he's got to take his
boy about a lot.
Unless he's got to take one of his dogs to the vet. That's what his life is.
I'm going to take my dog. I'm going to take Lola. And I'm going to go around. And I'm going to be the new Mr. Bojangles. I know a man Bojangles and he danced for you. It worn out.
Alice has done a song with Susie Quattro.
Alice played with, Susie played, no, I didn't play together. When I seen Alice Cooper, I also seen Susie Quattro. She came out first naturally, and then Alice came out.
There's 90-plus-year-olds that do great, considering.
Yeah, very few. Very few.
Right.
So this is negative attitude, of course, as usual.
No, very few.
The real life sunshine boys.
There are millions of people getting dementia and Parkinson's, you know.
Can I ask you why you're always so damn negative all the time?
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Yeah, sure. Robert goes to me all the time. Yeah, sure. Funny shit.
Yeah, but that's not where I get yeah, sure from. There's a whole different pitch. He's like, yeah, sure. It's like two different things. Going, yeah, sure. Is one tone, and going, yeah, sure. It's two different inflections. Anyway, dark rimmed glasses in that video.
The last comment about Richard James took me to another song. You know, Please Don't Go by KC and the Sunshine Band. I don't know why, but it took me to that. He says, please don't leave. I'm thinking about that song by KC. I love that song. You know that song, Joe?
I wasn't listening to anything you said. What? I was reading comments.
Yeah,
I was reading. I have to man the comments here, Danny.
I'm not saying it over again. We should make it.
Go ahead.
Hey, see, you took the clip down.
Your choice.
What the hell does that mean?
Your health, your life, that kind of thing.
Oh.
Danny, do you like Tell All the People by The Doors?
I don't know the song.
Yeah, you don't. I don't have to know that. I know like the 10 good songs. I know.
Yeah, no, I don't. I might have heard it, but I don't know the song.
Joe's hair makes him look like Al Pacino. That's a compliment, as far as I'm concerned. Yes, when you say something from behind the camera, Mikey, hold that up again. You don't know what. One thing that pisses me off about that guy, Mikey, if you're listening, he has a habit. Like, this is the camera, right? And he'll be going like, he'll hold something and he'll go, so anyway, and he's supposed to go like this. So anyway, I picked this up, right? Instead, he's looking at Anthony. So I picked this up, and this is, and I say, look, there's your audience. Your audience is here. Look at me. Don't look at Anthony. And I cut that out a lot because I yell at him a lot. And no matter how many times we do these videos, the guy will always be holding stuff up. And you'll see him in the videos going, like this, look here. It depends on the Western. I like some Westerns. It depends who's in it. It depends if it's good.
Yeah, not crazy about them, but I like the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. And what's the other one there with Robert Redford? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Butch Cassidy, I like. I don't like the Good, the Bad, the Ugly though.
Yeah, I like the end. The cemetery scene at the end when I think Marconi does this the music.
We've never met in person.
No, never.
No, I'm no rush. I'm no. If I really wanted to go badly, I would have been there by now. I don't want to go badly enough. Let's believe it or not. So that's why I'm not there. Manchester's a dump. I've heard that Liverpool was a dump also. So both of them are a dump.
Yeah, we got a lot of dumps here in New York, so don't feel bad.
30% of deaths occur in the house. So Danny would be safer leaving the house.
You know how many times I've fallen in the house? You wouldn't believe it. Robin will tell you, and I got hurt pretty bad.
That's terrible.
Just turning when you turn like if you're on a counter like that, you want to turn around to go to the other side to the sink like that. Just making that turn, boom! I can go over very easily.
Oh boy, you had a busy day.
Joe, you got no business showing those clips. No business. But I heard, I read something about Oasis. They're gonna have a surprise tour, new tour, this year. So
You're kidding.
I hope Oasis makes a new album.
Why does it matter? You said you promised everybody here you were going to go the next time they came around for sure, and they came around and never went.
Yeah, because it's very hard for me. I got an enlarged prostate. I got to piss a lot. I can go to take a piss, and then 15 minutes later, I got to piss again.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
It's me, Babu. It's my Babu.
Listen, Danny,
Come on.
Don't you understand anything? Are you that dense, man? You're sitting here. That's Baby. I like Baby.
Baby's a good boy.
Now, listen, okay. You just got done saying you can't go to the show for reasons, but then don't say you're going to go to the show. Don't you see that? Do you understand the problem here? Not that you can't go, you're not able to go.
Wait a minute. The last show in Chicago, you rented a hotel room like that. You were going to go, and then I'm not going.
That's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. That's got nothing to do.
Bullshit, mate.
You are a dumb guy, man. Again, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. I did, in fact, go to a Chicago Beatles show. Okay, that's got nothing to do with it. You've never seen Oasis. You're a fan. You said that when they come around in whatever it was, was it last year, or that you were going to go for sure, definitely. You didn't say, Oasis is coming around. I'd love to go, but because I have issues, I won't be able to go. You didn't say that. No, you said I'm definitely going. So again, I got you every time.
I thought about it. I said it's going to be too much trouble to go to a stadium with my condition. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
I seen Barry Manilow.
No, you didn't see Barry Manilow. You saw a Barry Manilow sound-alike guy.
Was I a fan of disco? Fly, Robin, fly!
You're doing a lot of awful singing today, Danny, more than usual.
The Silver Convention.
So is that a yes or a no? That's a yes?
The Silver Convention, Fly, Robin, Fly.
Yeah, I wrote the single too back in the 75.
I could put that on loop and listen to it for 3 hours, and it'll be pleasant. I'm sure. I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. You had the Bee Gees. You had so many songs, disco songs. I love disco. Nothing wrong with disco.
I agree.
Upbeat music, upbeat.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I liked a lot of disco songs even back in the disco era, but there's a part of me that thought it was a little kind of twee. I'll use the word twee, not to offend anyone. But the thing is, but now I will take disco every day and twice on Sundays. It is great music.
Right. It was Andrea True Connection. More. She was a porno star. She did it. How do you like it? How do you like it? More.
Enough with the singing today, Danny. You're really going too far with the singing. God almighty.
Beautiful music, man.
It is. Anyway, too bad there's still idiots with Christmas decorations up. Yeah. Doesn't Bob Dylan live in your area, Danny?
He possibly has a home in Woodstock. He used to live there. It's possible, but those days are gone. But Robin's son lives in Woodstock, and about 5 minutes away from him is where they have all the shops. There's smoke shops and all that stuff. All the 60s and 70s stuff. Basically 60s stuff there. Every once in a while, you probably
Right. All right, we belabored this a lot more. For a few dollars more is the best Sergio Leone film. Well, yeah. How long are you going to go on with that? Elvis Presley concert is now on DVD and Blu-ray.
I got to finish the discussion. Todd Rundgren is close to me. Bearsville, because he was on Bearsville Records, is very close to me. It's up here, upstate New York. So Todd Rundgren's very close.
What streaming services do you have?
I don't use streaming services. The only thing I got is internet and cable. I got Spectrum for that, and Frontier, which is Verizon, for phone and internet. I don't stream. Never stream. I like
Avoid
physical
large crowds. They are dangerous. Stumbling all around Monty Hall.
I don't know the lyrics, Chook.
What's the words you use?
Squash, zucchini.
Yeah, I know, but I don't hate when you do that. Is that when they destroyed the disco records?
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. There's a bunch of people with no taste that did that.
That's ridiculous.
Not to say I don't love rock. Of course I love rock.
Yeah, I like rock. I like classical. I like prog.
Mr. Beatles Pro has enough Beatles stuff to challenge Mikey. Yeah, he does. He does. He really does. He got a great collection, Mr. Beatles Pro. I never use DoorDash. My girlfriend does. My girlfriend uses it.
No. Now there's another one. There's another one called, I don't know if you've seen a commercial. It's called Deal Dash. Okay, when the guy says, "I got this mixer," show you a commercial mixer. I got this mixer for $4.50. Yeah, I got this widescreen TV for $10. Bullshit. Because Robin went on there. She bought Lincoln Logs, and she paid a lot more than she would have bought them in the store.
Yeah.
They rip you off. So stay away from them. And shipping is always free. That's a lot of bullshit to send you a large TV. And you're paying $10, and they're gonna pay for shipping too. A lot of bullshit. Stay away from those sites. No,
I don't care about WKRP.
No, I never watched that.
I mean, I like Johnny Fever. Howard Hessman was probably the best thing about it.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
I was talking about Lonnie Anderson.
I was out partying, listening to. I had in the '80s. I had MTV on constant, no other channel.
Actually, this is a hard decision. You say compared to the garbage of today, even opera is good. I hate opera. Opera is the worst music of all time. Worse than jazz. I don't know about that.
There's a lot of good music today. You have to find it.
Always the same line. Always the same line. There's a lot of good music today. You just have to look for it. I'm not going to look for it.
That's you. I like to discover new music.
How often do you go looking for it?
All the time. I can mention bands you never fucking heard of in your life.
And there's a reason why I've never heard of them.
No. Bands that are very good, excellent.
Yeah. What, doing stuff? Greta Van Fleet. They're so good. They sound like Led Zeppelin. It's like they're all derivative of other things we've heard already before.
That's a good band. No. When they play, they don't sound like Led Zeppelin. It's Led Zeppelin type music, but the best bands come from England.
Did
the best.
Get her medicine?
Well, I've said this. She's asking about dog medicine. There's lots of times I say, let me put this properly. I have no doubts that there's good music out there. I know I've heard some, and my nephew often has played me stuff. The thing is, I'm fine. I listen. It goes in this ear and it goes out the other ear, and I'm not interested in it anymore. If I was 16, maybe I'd be more interested in seeking it out. But these days, I like what I like, and I'm going to enjoy it again and again and again and again.
Joe doesn't even listen to the old music. First of all, he told you plenty of times he didn't want to play his music in the house because there's people upstairs. He didn't want to bother anybody. So he don't play music in the house, only in the car. How often are you in the car? Come on, Joe.
Yesterday, I'm in the car every day of my life, more than you are sitting in your house.
20 minutes.
You sit in your damn house all the time. Yesterday, when we took the ride, which is about an hour's ride, on to the detention center, and we're going there again tonight, by the way, I played Blondie, okay? So that's what I like. I'm not going to play. Oh, let me see what some new bands. Let me see what I'm using Greta Van Fleet because it's all popped up my head. They're not even new anymore. But I'm going to listen to that instead. You know.
Oh, there's plenty good bands out there. You have to. You have to
look for them. And you know what? When I was growing up, and when you were growing up, we didn't have to seek out or search or look, pull away all the haystack for the needle. Go through all that. It was there. It was everywhere. The good music. You just named it. You just talked about it. You just mentioned the stuff that you, the disco era that you loved. It was everywhere. Andrea True Connection, Silver Convention, freaking Bee Gees. You were naming all these things. You're right. It was everywhere. You didn't have to freaking look.
No. Even back then, there's a lot of bands.
Yeah, the old line they used. Oh, it was crap too back then too. You know, look.
Yeah.
Look at a freaking Billboard top 40 from the 1960s and 70s, and even the 80s to some point. And you tell me, okay, what they got. Look at the top 40 today, 2026. Come on. I know it's not the top 40 music. Top 40 sucks. Some people say, but there's good rock music elsewhere. You got to look for it.
Different generation now. The baby boomers don't bother. They worry about their health. They socialize. They're not into music.
Exactly.
You know, but
Marcus is funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of good music out there.
Yeah, lots of it.
It's trial and error. You see something that looks interesting, you play it. You know, sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't like it. Sometimes you find shit. Oh, this fucking album is great. Wow, I love this. I want to get it. That's what I love. That's what I love.
It's a nice thing when it happens. I've had it happen to me, but I'm not gonna like lose sleep if it does. I'm not gonna lose sleep if it doesn't happen to me, or I don't find anything, or I don't care to look. It's not if it happens to come my way, and I say, hey, you know, I'm lucky. I heard this thing. It's new, and you know what? It's pretty damn good. I like it. Yeah, but I don't look. I'm not gonna die if I don't listen to it.
You can't. I'm not gonna die either. But it's fun to find new music, something different.
Disco destroyed live music venues in my area. Yeah, the baseball stadium in '79 when those idiots burned all the records. Do I listen to music that is not in the English language? Not especially, but there's songs I've liked that are not English. You know, sure, but if it's good, it's good.
Yeah, sometimes you'll hear something. It's in another language. You know.
Rewind the tape today of this other playback, and you'll hear me talk about that again. Mayo, I always watch your videos when I'm headed to bed, which is a compliment. Very good. If they help you to sleep, even better.
Yeah, I hope you fall asleep the first 5 minutes of the chat.
Do you like glam era music?
Yes.
Some of it. I don't know what that krautrock is. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Glam would be the Sweet, Slade, groups like that. New York City Dolls. That's glam rock. Maybe even KC. I'm not sure. But yeah, good music. Krautrock. I gotta hear it. I don't know what bands are that.
So you're watching Taxi midway through season 3. You got to say I'm kind of disappointed. It's good, not great. I thought it might be more groundbreaking. But we went through Taxi. We got up to about season 3 also. Kind of petered out with it too. I like some new music. It just doesn't stick, and that's another thing. You know, very little. It's like a cup of coffee or something. It tastes good going down, and you forget about it to the next one. That's how it is. Music, movies, everything today doesn't stick.
Well, most people got go back albums. Albums they always go back to. They seem to like over everything else.
Well, I don't particularly appreciate the name of this. I think that's kind of disrespectful. But there you go. It is what it is.
Yeah, Kraftwerk. I don't like them. I heard it.
Come on.
Yeah.
I heard some of that.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
In my opinion.
The German band that I like is the Scorpions. The Scorpions are awesome.
Yep. Yeah, first live stream. Well, we'll see how that goes. It's funny. I asked the question, and Doc Dacus, I don't know what he meant by it. Ollie Perry, I had done a thing on the movie channel where I said like something about what do you want this channel to be or something. Ollie Perry said, as long as it doesn't have Doc Dacus, you're in the right path. I don't know what that was about. Ollie Perry, yeah, Hogan's Heroes never did it for me. Never. Danny, how do you hear new music if you don't stream on the radio?
Well, I get it from other chats. I get it from Psychos Platters. I get it from Doc Dacus. I get it from various channels. Rachel, they bring up albums. You know.
I love Rachel's channel, but sometimes that stuff's interminable. I'll be honest with you.
They show what they bought. Everybody on like on Docs, they show everything that they bought, and it's word of mouth. And then also I can go on YouTube. Well, yeah, you can call it streaming if you want. I don't pay for it, but on YouTube, if I type in the Rolling Stones, Rolling Stones album, Hot Rocks, and it comes up on the side there. You got a lot of choices of different albums. It could be Rolling Stones albums and other albums, and you scroll, you see something that you might like. What's that? Gorilla. There's a group. Yeah, they were excellent. I never heard of them, and stuff like that. You find different.
Sure, there's good stuff out there. I don't, no doubts about it. Just don't care. That's all.
You gotta remember. I got a lot of music at home, but I like the stuff.
Play the stuff you got already.
Yeah.
Anyway, I eat fresh fruit. Not as much as I used to.
I eat some. It's very good for you. Fruit's good.
Three's Company I'm okay with. Car 54 I never cared for. I much prefer Fred Gwynn and Al Lewis in the Munsters.
I like Three's Company. That was funny. Yeah, T-Rex.
Yeah.
Mark Bolan, he died.
I like a few songs by Mark Bolan, T-Rex.
Joe has no clue. Wait a minute. Yeah, sure. Because you don't know shit. You don't know.
It's a matter of I know, but you like Bob Dylan. You like Bob Dylan.
No. You want to get a masterpiece? Get the Slider. T-Rex.
Yeah, I see the cover with the top hat on it.
That album is great. Yeah. He even mentions Lennon in the album, and
I like Jeepster.
Zimmerman, Bob Dylan. But that album was great. Electric Warriors. Mark Bolan, it was a tragedy. He died, I think, mid-70s. I think maybe 74, 74.
Again.
Yeah, in a car crash. And he wasn't even driving.
Why you got to talk about how people died?
Because people learn. You're just stupid.
Oh, I'm stupid? I'll tell you what stupid is. You're the guy that said many times, look, guys, I'm into the music. I don't care about their personal stories or their personal lives. I don't get into it. I'm just into the music. Have you not said that a million times?
Yes, I don't get into, John Lennon did this, did that. It's all bullshit. I'm talking about how he died tragically. That's it.
That's an ugly gloom and doom, Debbie Downer kind of attitude. That's all you think about is the negativity. Oh, so and so died like this. They were hit by a car. They were in a plane crash. They were killed. Well, you just let it go with that negativity, man.
Yeah, I have to, because these people got to be remembered.
Do you know how negative you are? You're so negative that you make me seem positive.
You're just a jerk. That's what you are.
Takes one to know one for sure, Danny.
Oh yeah, Mark Bolan. Yeah, great music.
All right, let's go. I thought you liked.
And he might even be glam rock. I think glam rock.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. I heard that's funny as hell. Joe don't know, but yeah, the singing Postman. Yeah. It's funny shit, man. You gotta listen to it. Michael Schenker. Yeah. Michael Schenker is UFO. I have a lot of UFO. You got his two brothers. You got Rudolph Schenker and Michael Schenker. Rudolph Schenker was Scorpions and the Scorpions, and Michael was in UFO. Two great bands. Pick up some UFO. Good music. You like it.
Hey, Peter Boothroyd, what's up?
Hi, Peter.
Would you watch a colorized version of an old black and white movie? I have some of them, but I don't really like it. I don't really prefer it. I think I'm not wild about the practice overall, but I have. Depends what it is. Maureen Starkey was an avid fan of T-Rex.
Yeah.
Which Beatles movie do you think is going to do the best at the box office? I still don't know how they're going to present it. You're talking about the 4 Beatle movies that are supposed to come out in 2028. I would think the one mostly with Paul, but then again, who knows? I don't even know how they're going to present them. I know they're 4 different movies. Robert P., what's up? Morning. Working on my computer since 4:30 a.m. Wow.
Wow. Good morning, Robert P.
Just now got it back up. Shit happens, I think he's saying.
I'm glad that tornado missed you.
Now, Mick64 points out that most fruit today is frankenfruit. Like Frankenstein it together, all this stuff. It wouldn't exist the way we buy it without human intervention. What are you going to do? I mean, you're right. But, I mean, I'm still going to eat apples. I'm still going to have bananas. Still going to have berries. Are they perfect? No. What can you do, man? What can you do?
You're still going to have Whoppers. You're still going to have French fries. You're still going to have soda.
Yeah, you speak for yourself, Danny, with that. When I get into it and I'm doing well, I don't need any of that stuff. I enjoy discovering new old music over the auto-tune stuff that's released today. Well said.
That's another thing. That's another thing. You got albums from the 60s, 70s, 80s that you never heard. It could be albums where it could be Scorpions album that, oh shit, I didn't know they had this album out, and you listen to it. That's discovering new music. It could be an old band that you know, but the new albums that you never heard, an album that you never heard, or finding new music of today.
Sure.
Very good.
You have to specify when you say new music. Do you mean music that's brand new and modern, or do you mean music that's new to you, even though it's older? How are your mall walks going? I walked yesterday. Now I'm debating whether I should walk after this particular. I should walk every day or every other day. I mean, well, not every other day. Every day, or maybe miss a day a week.
No, 7 days a week.
Yesterday, and I went the day before that. So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. The problem is I got to take a special drive to the mall, and I don't always feel like doing that.
Joe can't afford the gas.
No, speak for yourself, Danny. Speak for yourself. You're the guy that's always cheap and obsessed and doesn't want to spend money. Don't dare pretend that I am worried about money or that I don't have enough money. I will throw money away. You know this. I bought Chinese food, $50, for takeout. I'm not worried about money. You're worried about money, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
People, grab your calculators, okay? today I'm getting 150 gallons of oil times $5.57. Today's going to cost me $835.50 for 150 gallons of oil. Where normally it should be about 500 something.
Having a house is a money pit.
No, you're paying in the rent. Believe me, you're paying.
No. I sent you a bunch of videos. I sent him videos yesterday by different guys, all talk experts that say how they feel that renting can be better than owning.
No,
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah, it is. And no, I do walk. I walk. I don't need a stationary bike, at least at this point in my life, because I walk.
I got a stationary bike.
Ringo worked with Mark Bolan on Born to Boogie, right?
Like Joe knew that.
I have the fucking thing and watched some of it the other day. Einstein.
Look at this.
Fucking stupid. I can't take your stupidity.
Wait a minute. You should use that.
Marcus is watching, and he is. You see, right now I got angry, okay? Why did I get angry? Not because I thought he was right. Not because that he got me. Because he's so wrong that it makes me crazy. So people think that if somebody gets mad or angry or intense, they do it because they know they're right. The guy's got you. No, it doesn't, because you're so wrong. It's so stupid. That's why I got so intense. Have you ever had a gym membership? Yes, I have, and I've used it. But now I just walk. That's it.
That's what Joe needs right now. I told him, go to the gym.
Yeah, okay, you too.
Use those machines there. You take off the weight 1, 2, 3.
Well, I know how to. I know what I got to do. Don't worry about it.
But Joe walks in the mall a half hour, then he goes to Burger King.
No, I don't. Don't listen to this idiot. He's lying. Like, come on. I mean, I've done that. I've done that in the past.
No. He sent me his menu yesterday at 10:30 at night. I'm not gonna talk about it.
That was an old menu. This guy. I play him. I play this guy like a fucking fiddle, man. He believes it. I have old pictures that I've taken. I didn't even recognize that some of these are old pictures.
No, I never seen the apple pie before. I never seen the apple pie.
You missed it.
That's the clue. The apple pie is missing in the other menu pictures.
All right, believe what you want. It's ridiculous. Anyway, last new song I discovered was Peter Wolf, Lights Out. And what a good song that was. Lights Out. Uh-huh. It's a good song. You think I don't know it? I know it.
There you go, Doc. There you go. Hi, Doc.
Which songwriters would you put in the same category as John? Paul McCartney, George Harrison,
Paul Simon?
I was going to say Paul Simon before you did, so I don't know what you think you gave me the idea.
Paul Simon.
Paul Simon. I got news for you, Marcus. Gas prices have been wild since I was a boy. They've always said, man, the prices are outrageous. Gas prices are wild right now. They've been wilder in the past. Did you miss that? Or were you not born yet, maybe? I don't know. I'm not talking about the 70s. Talking about, in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. And then they went down. They were high, and then they went down. Now they're high again. Yeah, they're high. They're wild right now. And they'll go down again. Sure they will. The chair exercise are doing good. Only 15 minutes a day, helping me. Hey, whatever works, stick with it, man.
Robert P. Fuel oil is $5.57 a gallon today. I'm going to get 150 gallons today at that price. Where it should be.
This strawberries as big as Robert P.'s head, man. Wow. When you do mall walking, do you carry a beverage with you? No, I don't need to. It depends. In the mall, no, I don't need it. If I was out in the heat, maybe. No, that's not true. Just because, like right now, see, you'll call this anger. People misinterpret being very passionate and being very strong in your convictions as being angry. Like if you say, for example, Joe, you don't like the Beatles. And I go, what do you mean I don't like the Beatles? That's crazy. I love the Beatles. That's just a passion and emotion. You understand? That maybe that example you can understand. You can call it whatever you want, getting it a rise. People say they like that about me. The people that do follow me in my channels, they like the fact that I'm more emotional and I get into it. And I'm not saying like, yeah, Marcus. Well, actually, I like the Beatles. How could you say I don't like the Beatles? I do. You know I like the Beatles, Marcus. Come on. I'm at McDonald's a lot. Then how come you're not freaking 300 pounds? You're one of these people, I could tell, Uncle Paul, that eats all kinds of crap and never gains weight.
Hi, Uncle Paul. How are you today? Hope everything is well with you and your family.
It's very rare, very rare.
No, I don't go to the mall.
Beware, Danny. Joe could go postal.
Yeah, sure.
No, I worked at the post office, yet I didn't go postal, so that's unlikely.
I think he should go back to the post office. He won't eat so much. Go back, work that shit up, and be skinny again.
I was skinny again when? All during the period that I worked at the post office, even with all that walking, I still was overweight. And you notice I'm not ashamed of it. I'm talking about it here freely, folks. It's a good try. Do you like the new pictures of the moon? No, I didn't see them.
I've seen pictures of the moon, but it doesn't look like they were so close to the moon, you know. But they went around the other side of the moon, which I think nobody ever did before. I think, or I don't know. But it's beautiful, you know.
Danny, natural gas not available in your area. Having fuel oil for heat is very rare now in Michigan.
No natural gas here because I live in the country, and they're not gonna pipe it in for a few houses. It's not worth it for them to do all that. So for cooking, I got propane gas, comes in 100-pound bottles, and I have fuel oil, which is very expensive right now. But if I fill up today, I won't need anything till October.
And see, this is the thing too. I'm not saying you, Uncle Paul, but he says I come from a very lean family. So then I hate you. No offense, but seriously, I think people, with hair come from a family with hair, But the thing is, but they're always the ones that make fun of people that are heavy as being weak and all of this. Well, because I love that. I'm not saying you, Paul, but you remind me of remind me of something other people say. Some people, they're like naturally trim. They eat whatever the hell they want, but they look at somebody that's overweight. They say, "Look at that person! What a pig!" They have no restraint. It's not usually a person who's heavy, was formerly heavy and lost a lot of weight that picks on people who are heavy. Usually it's people who don't even know what it's like. Usually, and on that note, this is pretty funny. This gets the award as the funniest comment of the day. That is funny as hell. Okay,
if Doc wouldn't eat all that sugared cereal, he'd be skinny. He eats a lot of that garbage cereal. He eats tons of sugar. Not good.
This is another example. Okay, am I saying this? Hold on, before you say anything, Danny. This is another example. Should I talk like this, Marcus, so you don't think I'm overly angry? He's saying, would you say that Joe should start walking after eating as opposed to the other way around? Hold on. Because he knows that we've had this discussion before, and he knows that it doesn't matter. By the way, look it up. You think you're so smart, which you're actually not smart at all, Marcus. But why don't you look it up and find out if it makes a difference? If you can also walk. Ask, is it okay to walk before eating to lose weight? It doesn't matter. I lost near 40 pounds by doing it my way. So anyway, he doesn't really care about this. The reason he's doing it is because he knows Danny's position on this and he's trying to start us up.
No, I feel if you eat something, then you walk, you burn those calories, okay? You don't walk and then you consume calories, especially the calories that you eat. A meal from McDonald's there, it's got to be over 2,000.
Doesn't matter. I've proven it doesn't matter. The 5 months I did it last year, I took off there 40 pounds and I did it my way. So you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, did you see there's a new Mummy movie? I couldn't give a shit about it. I hated that movie. The Brendan Fraser Mummy in '99 was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Comical, stupid, mind-numbing, animated CGI garbage. The Mummy, 1999. I hate that comedy. I hate it.
Ooh, there you go.
You see, Doc, and then people just say, I had a bowl of corn pops. listen to what Danny's telling you. You how old are you, Doc? And you're eating that kind of cereal still? Children's cereal and stuff with all the sugar in it? Come on, Doc.
It tastes good. It's sweet.
Oh, and again, he says the opposite of whatever I say. See?
No.
When I eat something that you and is it okay if I say it tastes good? No, you say, Joe, what are you eating that for? See, just if it's me, he'll take the other view.
You know, you overeat. Where Doc eats a lot of sugar at one setting. He eats a lot of sugar. Yeah, one hamburger and a cup of coffee a day. One hamburger, not a Whopper. One hamburger.
I have natural gas, and it costs me about the same, $1,200 a year.
Yeah, I'm paying a lot more because the increase in prices. It was $3.69. Now it's $5.57, and it can go up more. We don't know what's going to be happening, but it can go up more. So I said, let me get it today because you never know. It might go up to $6. Who knows? Gas is over $4 a gallon here. You know, where 2 months ago it was what, $3.69?
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, of course it's ridiculous. I've been here. I've been driving since 1980. I remember it going up that high, even higher.
No.
It wasn't the current situation either when it was higher.
Since the WAR started, it went up drastically. No,
That's right. You're 100% right. You're right. Facts are fact. It has gone up. You're right about that. I remember it going up in the past. Same thing.
Yeah, but not fuel oil.
What's your A1C, Doc? We like to know this. I'd like to know too. Oh, today's Whopper Wednesday. Nah, I'm off that stuff. That ain't gonna happen. Anthony told me about that. I think it's hilarious. You know, Anthony. You know, he knows the days that there's a sale. We got a Whopper.
He's trying to save a buck. I don't blame you. What are you laughing for? You're the fool spending more money, throwing your money away.
Again, here we go again, right? Throwing my money away. I'm happy, okay? And I have money. I've never wanted for anything. I have everything I could want, okay? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're wasting a lot of money. Wasted.
No. Back to this again. The wasting money routine again. Huh? Expert. Think I'm wasting money?
Yeah. If I need advice from you, I will ask for it.
It's me, Lola Farina. Want some love.
I am a 20th century man, but I don't want to be here. You know. Whoppers used to be 2 for $2. Being a cheapskate is keeping me on track. What's hilarious about that is everything goes up. Do you realize that when Whoppers used to be 2 for $2, they were complaining about prices of other things too? And you were probably making much less salary here? Come on, man. My sugar this morning was a bit higher, 124. And that's funny when Doc says, I don't even know what an A1C is. We better learn these things, man. But then again, I think you have longevity in your family anyway, am I right? A1C is your freaking blood sugar level, man. That's going to be tough knowing about the Whopper sale today. Really tough, but I'm not going to do it. I'm at the food court with you playing on the phone. About 6 other strangers are viewing. Are you serious? Hey, subscribe to the channel. Watch us. We're on every Wednesday morning. This guy will make you laugh, this guy. Intentionally and unintentionally.
No. It's not funny. That's funny.
You fool. The A1C test is a blood test that measures your average blood glucose levels over the past 2 to 3 months. It is commonly used to diagnose type 2 diabetes and prediabetes.
That's correct.
I hate to think what mine is right now. Oh, boy. I'm supposed to get blood work in May 22nd. I'm supposed to get blood work. I still got time to get the sugar down a little bit, but...
Yeah, but you see, you're just lying to yourself. Not to
lying to anybody.
No. You can't do that. You got to be honest with your doctor. Say, doctor, I didn't do good.
What are you talking about? I'm always honest with the doctor. What the hell are you talking about? See there, Marcus, see that? That was, I'm not angry. It's just stupid. It makes you raise your voice. So dumb. I'm always honest with the guy. What's the point of going to a doctor if you're going to be dishonest? You're going to get the truth. Did you get the Super Deluxe Wings Over America box set? Yes, I do have it, but I got it after the fact. I didn't run and get it right away. That one. I didn't care. I don't care about live as much as other people do. Electronics are much cheaper now than even the 60s compared to salad. You know what? Another thing about price, I noticed nobody says how cheap the eggs are now. I noticed that they tried that before too, about how high the eggs got, which they did get higher. Now they're down to like $2, to something.
Yeah. Go price a pound of steak. Yeah, go price a steak.
You will see an episode of The Honeymooners from 1950s, and they're complaining about the price of steak, chop meat and stuff. It's been going on since the beginning of time. Oh, it's 68 cents a pound. You know, steak is like 60 cents a pound now, Alice.
Wait a minute. Yeah, because of inflation. Okay, things are going up. Things always went up, but your salary's not going up. That's the point. Your salary's staying the same.
Why are they complaining? Wait, shut up. Then what are they complaining about in The Honeymooners? Did the salary go up? They're complaining still. They don't say, well, you know something, the price of chop meat went up, Trixie and Alice, but, you know, at least our husband's salaries are keeping up with it. That's a good thing. They didn't say that.
Right. Well, every time everything goes up, your salary stay the same, but you're lucky if you get a raise once a year.
This is another attempt to try to get me going, but it ain't going to work.
No, it ain't.
I covered about that already, you know. Stamps are still under $1 right now. They'll probably be $1 soon enough, but that's perfectly good. Considering the post office has been around hundreds of years, that's pretty damn good.
And you don't have to pay bills by and use a stamp. All you got to do electronic transfer. They'll take it out of your bank account automatically every month.
Yeah, and run the risk of compromise.
No, you're protected.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, here we go with this again too. Yeah, you're protected. You got to go spend time, down to the bank. You got to wait for your turn. Go in and talk to the person behind a computer. Give them your information. Let them fix it. Get a new card. Make sure the old card is wiped out. It's effort. Right. It's an effort. You don't need to go through all that.
Yeah, that's you can blame computers. Okay, innovation, computers, big trouble. It was better without them. I remember the 70s and 80s. There was no computers. You know, I didn't argue with you in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I've heard this. It's true. He's right. The economy is presently tanking. It just like in the past, it's tanked. It's not going to last forever. That's all I can tell you, man. And you know it. Well, the question is, will you admit that when it gets better? Will you admit it? That's the question.
Yeah, Robin always tells me, you know what the price of coffee is? Can of coffee? $21. $8.99.
Yeah. Have we ever not complained about prices? The answer is no. No, but people you're right. People have been complaining about prices since there were prices. Always. And they always go up. And people are never happy about it. Never. Of course, there's different levels, you know. 1982 made $9 an hour. Today, $30 worth. So about average steaks, 1982, $3. So about the same.
Yeah, very expensive.
Jesus, everything I said to this guy goes right over his head.
Very expensive.
They've always said it's very expensive. Steak always been expensive. Lobster's always been expensive. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
No. More dollars go out my door than it did in the 1970s and 80s.
Yeah, well, you have tons of money buried under your mattress and in tin cans.
I don't have tons of money. I worked 35 years in my life. 35 years I got in.
Now, then what are you talking about? All this shit, the shit that you talk about, all the money I've saved and all the money I have, you got to save and you don't have money?
I bought a house where I live right now. I paid cash.
That's money. I don't blame you. That's
cash.
I don't blame you.
Those guys talking.
I don't blame you. That's a money pit.
Bullshit, money pit. You're paying through the nose. What you pay every year, I could buy a brand new automobile, brand new, out of the showroom.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
I pay $7,000 in resale. Right now, I bought 100. It cost me 135,000. Right? You've seen the Google, right? You see my house. What's it say? Value $440,000.
Then
So
why don't you
I
cash
can make
it
a
in?
big profit.
Then why don't you cash it in and make some money off it instead of just saying, "Oh, it's worth this much money, but I'm never going to get it or do anything with it."
No, this is my house. I'm going to die.
What the hell?
Robin.
Then what the? Oh, we'll leave it to Robin. Okay, that's why she's
Right,
with you.
what am I gonna do? Huh?
She's waiting for the money.
Well,
payoff.
I will get killed. If we both get killed in a car accident, it goes to somebody else that we put down on the papers.
Leave me, but make it to me then. Make it for me.
This house here is temporary. When I die, Robin dies, it's going to go to strangers that never put any money in it. How do you like that when they're the lucky ones? They hit the lottery.
Is Canada considered a foreign country?
Yeah, foreign. Yeah.
If that's the closest thing I could come up with. Closest to the U.S., I guess, or Japan, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
I think the average person buys so much more than in the past. We never ate out. No cable, no Starbucks.
Right.
Now will be the good old days a few years from now. Yeah. I'm born in April. That's all I'm saying. That's all you have to know.
I think it's next Tuesday.
I don't even know. It's not. I don't even have to tell anybody. What month it is.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so critical about telling your birthday.
It's not.
I don't get it. You're a very paranoid person.
I have acute awareness. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's served me very well in my life. People who don't think at all. People don't think at all. They get in car accidents. They lose things. They get in financial trouble. I think a lot.
You know the 40 pounds was it 38 pounds that you lost?
I haven't now. Before,
the 40 pounds that you lost, they were brain cells.
Yeah, who was talking? You should know about that. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I don't agree with you, okay? There's experts. I sent Danny some clips on experts that now say, now in today's world, anyway, 2026, it's not a good idea to own. It's better than rent.
Nah, it's bullshit. Yeah. These people want to...
Yeah, bullshit. You just keep on saying it.
Probably, in the end, they probably had a book they wanted to sell you. Here's my book on whatever.
They don't have a book. They want freaking...
Yeah.
You are so ridiculous.
He sent me the clips. Don't buy a house, okay? I bought my just figure this one out. I bought my 3-family house in Walden in 1983. I lived there from 83 to 91. I collected rents from the 2 apartments. I moved, okay? I moved here in 95, okay? I've been collecting rent about 40 years, okay? 3 families. It's probably close to $1 million I collected already. Bad investment, Joe. You are dumb.
Hey, dummy, you're sitting there in that room doing nothing with your money. I got all this money. I made $1 million. Oh, I had this investment. What are you doing? What are you doing with it?
What am I going to do? You want me to go out and buy more records and movies?
Whatever your pleasure. I got you muted. Whatever your pleasure is, it doesn't have to be records or movies. It could be whatever, travel, do whatever you want to do. But whatever it is, don't just sit on your ass and say, "Hey, I had all these great investments and I made all this money." What the hell?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. Well, I'm happy. As long as Danny's happy.
How come you don't let me be happy doing what I want? I love this. I love this. Original 1945, The Body Snatcher with Karloff and Lugosi. Great poster.
No, I hate to tell you, but I got Robin, I tell you, I got a lot more media than you do. You got
more what?
Nothing compared to what I have.
I'll get you there too. Because other times you're always condemning me for having a lot of media, and then you say, which way did he go, George? I got more media than you.
Somebody sent you what we call 4 Seasons album. It took you 3 years to play it for the guy.
Right. Well, if you anybody out there that's listening to this right now, what does that got to do with anything? By the way, nothing. What we're talking about. Out of the blue. Anybody out there that gets an idea, sending me something to listen to, I appreciate the effort, but I'm not going to drop everything and listen to it. Now, I like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, but not enough to play it immediately. It took a couple of years. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 years. Not interested. And you know what I mean? Don't send me stuff, folks. Okay? Now, I don't want George to be upset about it, but the thing is, I wound up, when I played it, I wound up enjoying it. So there was something that I got to admit that I missed out on, that I didn't know existed. And although it took me a few years, I did get to like it. I'll give you that album that he sent me. But he also sent me Watertown by Frank Sinatra, which I really did not like at all.
John don't have no time to listen to music. You got 3 channels you got to keep busy.
Yeah,
you don't
busy
have no
man.
time. You don't play it in the house because you don't want to bother anybody upstairs, which is ridiculous.
In a heart of gold. Got a heart of gold. I'm thinking of them up there about that.
Headphones. You got headphones. They're beautiful.
I've been through this before. I don't enjoy listening through headphones as much. That's me. Yeah. That's me. You're you. I'm me.
Headphones, man. Sounds the best.
And another stupid comment. What does that got to do with anything? I'm talking about, Marcus, I'm thinking you're dumber than Danny. And that's saying a lot. Because saying don't send me stuff doesn't mean don't send me some tips if you like the channel. I appreciate the tips. Don't send me music that I'm not interested in listening to. Now, you just got done a while ago saying something like, where is it? I don't know if I can find it fast enough. I gotta find it. Can't find it. You're lucky I can't find it, so I'll just say it. You saying that I'm not smart or something is just the funniest thing you've said today. Is this not evidence of it? Okay. You know the difference between tips and music you're not interested in? I prefer Vivaldi Four Seasons. Can of Worms opened. I don't know which can that is. Yeah, see now, poor George, like I said, I liked it, so it turned out to be good. I like, was it the Village Gazette, Four Seasons, but I did not like Watertown. That was a waste of my time. But at least I didn't know if you try it.
There you go, George. It took him 3 years to listen to the freaking album. 3 years.
He's trying to create a wedge between us here.
Listen to an album that was probably 42 minutes long.
Whatever. I'm not interested.
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. If I send you a Bob Dylan album, you want to listen to it?
No, I'll burn it outside and eat marshmallows. I toast marshmallows.
So once again, everything he said here is completely ridiculous.
It shall be good. It shall be well. Yeah, you made of plastic. You're fantastic, my Shelby girl. Hey, when's the stream gonna end?
By the way, show Marcus. Nobody's going to do it, but show Marcus. Hey, Marcus, this is for you. Yeah, send me super chats. I appreciate it. Send me that. Don't send me any music unless I ask for it or I express an interest.
Oh, man.
If I say, I'm really interested. I'd like to hear such and such. Then it's nice to get. But show Marcus that that's too late in the show. Nobody's going to do it. But anyway, I'll always take tips. Let's make that clear. That's what I call it, super chat. I call it tips. By the way, I usually spray this back, but it's falling down today. What do you expect from a guy that loves Mr. Moonlight? Wow.
Doc Docus, I love you too, bro. Don't worry about it. I watch your chat. I watch your chat. I usually record it and stuff like that. You got some funny shit on there, and I like the way you go around and talk about music and stuff like that. It's wonderful. And I like your AI videos. Fantastic. I'd send you one, but
you look like the senior center over there. I got to be honest with you when I go over there.
I send you one, but I don't think Joe would approve of it. If he gives me his approval, I'll send it to you.
He's probably got it already. What's wrong with you? These things make the rounds already.
Yeah, maybe from Peter. Yeah, maybe from Peter. I'm not sure. Yeah, sure. How long we staying on, Chucky?
She doesn't have to go to work today.
I gotta go to doctor 11:15.
Yeah, and I gotta go. I gotta walk in the mall, so I guess we will go. Plus, it's 2:06. So it was another wonderful show here where I had to outwit. I did my usual thing. I had to outwit Marcus, and I succeeded. And Peter Lorre here in this clip knows exactly what I mean. This is one of the problems in my life.
Why do I have to waste my time outwitting morons?
It's what I do. It's what I am. But
You can stay on a little longer if you want.
At least Marcus knows that John Lennon's good. You know, he likes John Lennon. That's all I could say. Other than that, all right. So there was nobody at the last minute throwing in anything. You know, you keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that. As long as you believe you won, that's all that matters. I know somebody else that always thinks he's winning all the time. You don't agree with that, do you? I don't. He doesn't win.
Take care, Marcus. If you're leaving us, take care.